Today I'm sharing with you how I made 5 spring tiered tray decor DIYs as part of the 5 for $5 open playlist. More details on that later. I picked up this candle at Dollar Tree because I just really like the shape of the candle holder itself. The smell, not so much. So what I did was lit it, let that wax melt a bit in the bottom there, and then I'm just going to stick some little twigs of these flowers right into that melted wax. The flowers I got at Dollar Tree, they're called wildflowers, and they're just a pretty lavender shade of floral. And the only thing I did after that was add some twine, wrapped it around and around, tied it in a cute little bow, and that was it. So simple, so inexpensive. For this next DIY, I'm using this foam block from Dollar Tree. These are found in the education items section because it's a dry erase board in the center. I'm just going to be using 2 coats of white Waverly chalk paint on all 6 sides. Then what I'm going to do is cut out these little squares on the back of this Dollar Tree calendar. I got the idea from Nancy of Nancy's Little Treasures, who gifted me this one. I think hers is on a wood block. But yeah, I just cut out the ones that I liked in beautiful flower patterns. But the corners don't really, I was afraid they wouldn't lay down well. So I just rounded those corners off so that the piece of paper would stick just on that dry erase circle in the center. The only thing left to do is Mod Podge those right onto the 6 sides of this block. I put a coat of Mod Podge on the top as well. And there's how that looks. Hello, spring. You're enough. Be kind. You matter. Be fearless. And keep on fighting. Today's video is part of the 5 for $5 open playlist that's hosted every month by Missy of Crafty Cove DIY and Emily from Farm Charm Chic. Their guest host for this month is BETH from MBGray Designs. Links for all their channels and this playlist are in the descriptions, so be sure to check those out. And this month's theme is Spring Fling. I'm taking one of these cute birdhouses from Dollar Tree. It's the one with the 2 holes on the front there. And I'm going to mix a tiny bit of yellow flame acrylic paint with white. These are apple barrel paints. And what I want to do is get a very pale yellow color, almost the color of butter on there. And I'm just going to brush the entire house with the exception of the top of the roof. For that, I'll be using a piece of this moss sheet from Dollar Tree. And I'll just measure out how big I need to cut that, and I'll hot glue it on the top of the house. Now I'm going to take some of my tiny roses. I thrifted these for so long ago, I can't even remember how much I paid for them. Probably $1. But I just created a little bouquet, stuck it in that upper level of the house, glued into place, and there's that. I think it's so stinking adorable. I'm taking one of these foam bunnies from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to show you two different looks. This first look, I'm painting it with light pink apple barrel paint. About halfway through this, I thought, I just made the Energizer bunny, didn't I? And I took some pieces of napkins I picked up at Dollar General, and I'm Mod Podging them onto the bunny. I felt like I shouldn't have overlapped, for one thing. Second thing, the pink base coat color was kind of competing with the floral patterns, and I just wasn't real happy with it. I mean, it's cute, but I feel like I could make it better, so do-over. I'm just going to paint white right on top of that bunny, right on top of all that decoupage I just finished. And then I'm going to be gluing on some smaller florals. Napkins also from Dollar General. And this time I'm going to try not to overlap. There, I'm snipping so I don't have so much of a wrinkle there. And I just continued on with putting down Mod Podge, sticking down some of that floral napkin, and there's how it turned out. I like this look much better, but it's all up to personal preference. For this last DIY, I'm taking one of these Crafter Square wood planks from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to be painting on there, trying to do the ombre style. I have to say I need much more practice with this, but I'll just take you along with what I did here. The color in the middle is light pink apple barrel. The color at the bottom is pink eraser, and the color at the top will be white. I went back and forth with more layering, more swiping. There I'm just pulling the paint across, wiping my brush on a paper towel after each stroke. Yes, I need more practice at this, but all in all, not a total loss. While that was drying, I painted some popsicle sticks in white. Then I'm going to be attaching them like a frame around this plank. I glued the sides down first, just with hot glue. Then I'll overlap for the top and bottom, so I just put a little dot of glue in each corner. Then I'm also going to add some of these little stickers in each corner to kind of look like rivets on there. Those stickers are from Dollar Tree. Off camera, I wrote out the word spring with the metal letters from Dollar Tree, and I didn't exactly get them hot glued on straight, so I'm heating the glue back up so I can move those letters around with the tip of my scissors. The carnations at the bottom are from a bunch that I got at Walmart. And yeah, it's cute. It's not horrible. Thank you so much for watching my video today. I really appreciate each and every one of you that has spent a bit of your time with me. Be sure to check out the playlist and the hosts' channels as well. Until next time, bye-bye.